The article I chose for my discussion board was titled Using Response Latency Within a Preference Assessment from 2007 by Meader et al. The purpose of the study was to identify effective reinforcers for use in a treatment package for a young child who engaged in stereotypic behaviors maintained by automatic reinforcement. The dependent variables were listed as inappropriate vocalizations, which were defined as loud, raspy noises in the back of the throat occurring in brief bursts. Spitting, defined as having the tongue completely out of the mouth making a spitting noise. Hand wringing, defined as rubbing the pads of the fingers on one hand against the pads of the fingers of the other hand together, usually done by the shoulder. Hand flapping, which is moving her hands up and down, either by the hips or the shoulders. And then latency, which was defined as the moment, time, and seconds between the presentation of an item and the first occurrence of a stereotypic response. And last, choice, which was defined as reaching for one or two objects within a concurrent operant format. A functional analysis, preference assessment, and treatment phases were implemented. Treatment consisted of the child engaging in rolling or catching the ball with assistance from a professional. A timer was set for 30 seconds. If she engaged in a target behavior, all reinforcers were held, and the interval was restarted. If she didn't engage in the target behaviors after the 30 seconds, she was given a reinforcer based on the experimental conditional. Inter-observer agreement was assessed for 56% of the sessions. Occurrence agreement was computed by dividing agreements by agreements plus disagreements and multiplying by 100%. Average agreement was 88.8% across all dependent measures. Results support the use of latency to response as a dependent measure for selecting reinforcers. Therefore, response to latency may be a useful measure for behaviors that serve an automatic function. One limitation was they were unable to return to the donut condition at the end of the analysis because of the school year ended. Another limitation is that they compared a stimuli that was potentially a substitutable oral stimuli, such as the donut, with a non-substitutable stimuli, such as a book.